terms of structure, okay, now I need to give you a bit of a warning. This is going to be a little bit much, so don't worry about it. But this is just to give you an idea of a structure of a gospel. Some people say that it kind of divides into 4 different even parts. So maybe 4 chapters for each section, 4 chapters for introduction, 4 chapters discipleship, 4 chapters shadow of the cross, and 4 chapters death and resurrection. That's one other way of looking at the structure of the Gospel of Mark. Another one is, are you ready? This one. And I will send it to you. That's yet another way of looking at it. So you can see here that from chapter 1 to chapter 10, it's about the servant, Jesus as the servant. From chapter 11 to chapter 16, it's about sacrifice. Here, the Son of Man on the move, the Son of Man on the cross, and so on and so on. I'm going to send it to you if you find it helpful. Again, I find the best way of reading the Gospel of Mark is reading it as a whole, as a story. But it's just really interesting to see how people have divided the Gospel of Mark. And last one, which is even more complicated, is this one. You probably cannot see much on it, so don't worry about it. But right here in the middle, and this is what we're going to talk about now, right here in the middle is this moment that is a hinge for the gospel. The moment right in the middle of a gospel in chapter 8, where Jesus asked a question, who do the men, or who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am? And this, some people would say, well, I agree, not some people, but this majority of people would say is the most pivotal, is how you say it, moment in the gospel. The question, who do you say that I am? And up till the chapter 8, and Roxanne has noticed it, there's healing. So Jesus is demonstrating his authority over 3 things in these 8 chapters: over death, over sickness, over nature, and over death. Of death, he's demonstrating his authority in all these different ways, and the disciples are there to witness it. They are witnessing Jesus dealing with sickness, dealing with nature, power of nature, and death itself, and even, sorry, I forgot, and the demons. And only actually the demons in the Gospel of Mark understand who Jesus is. The disciples don't, only the demons, and they are told to shut up. But then in chapter 8, Jesus turns to the disciples almost with a question of, well, and then how about you? After you have seen all these, after you have seen me demonstrate power over nature, demons, illness, and death, who do you say that I am?